Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajan Sharma, and in this tutorial we will learn that how can we create a functionality of turning off notification in the application chatted. So basically we will let user select this setting that if they want to receive notification of the application of the chatting app or they don't want to receive. Okay, so very first of all what we will do is we will simply work on the XML part. Okay, so as you can see that on the screen I have privacy activity and privacy.xml file. So you have to open XML file for the very first of all, and then after that just create a very basic text view. As you can see on the screen that I'm using it as a notification, and then after that you have to use a switch button. So you can see that its ID is notification switch, and with match parent height wrap content margin top 10 dp, and text is status. Okay, so by default it is off. Okay, so after writing this part of code in this XML, you just have to simply open the privacy activity. Okay, and here very first of all you have to declare a variable. So you can see here we have switch notify btn. Okay guys, and then after that simply give its reference like this inside on create method, and then after that simply close this. Now you have to create a method which is get setting. Okay, so I will show you the code of get setting first. So first very simply we will use shared preference for storing the status of user choice inside the local device. Fine guys, so what you have to do, simply write down shared preference sh get shared preference sp notify. It means that shared preference notify. Okay, it means a shared preference for notification, so I'm just using it like sp notify so we can understand that it is for notification, and mode will be private. Then we will simply store a string which is notify. By default it will be null, and if s1 equals to on, so we will simply do this. If s1 equals to off, so we will simply do this. Okay, now get setting code is simply visible to you. Pause the video, write down the code. So guys, now after that you have to come inside on create method, and we will simply use set on checked change listener for storing the value if user will change the status of the button. Okay, so very first condition is if is checked, means that the switch button is checked, or you can say on. So if it is on, so very first of all we will write down the text is set text as on, and shared preference will be private and we will store the value on. Okay, and if it is off, so we will simply set text off and we will store the value as notify off. Okay, so this was the code for a switch notify btn set on checked change listener. You can pause the video, write down the code. It is very simple thing to do. Then after that you have to open, so guys, after that you have to open otp activity and simply create a method which is private void store notification settings, and write these 4 lines of code for storing the by default value of notification as on. So when user will install the application for the very first time, so the settings will be on by default. It means that they will receive notification. Later if they want to turn it off, so they can do it in the settings, but by default it will be on. So this is what we are doing here in this OTP activity. So after creating this method you have to call it, and you have to call it inside this task is successful store notification settings. It means that auth successful. It basically that if login is successful, so we will store this value. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to open Firebase messaging service, and inside this you have to do a validation that if user notify value is on, so we will receive notification. If it is off, so we will not do anything. Okay, so very simple 2 lines of code. You can see shared preference, we are simply fetching the value, okay, of this notify key. So after fetching the value we will do the validation that if s1 equals to on, it means that we will show the notification. Very simple code. Okay, and yeah, if s1 equals to on, so we will create a notification here like this, and if s1 equals to off, so we will do nothing, we will leave it like this. Okay, so this is how you can create a functionality of turning off notification inside the application chatted. So guys, if you like this tutorials, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. One more thing that I wanted to show you guys is inside this android manifest file you have to add this part of code, and also these 2 extra lines of code inside an Android manifest file. In my previous tutorial of FCM migration from FCM to HTTP1, I forgot to show you this part of code. So you can see you have to add these 2 lines and also these 2 lines. Okay, and then everything will work fine. So guys, if you like this tutorial of turning off notification in the application chat, so please like, share and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.